Alright, let's dive into something that's got the music world buzzing right now. So, apparently, Sid Wilson, the iconic turntablist from Slipknot, has been permanently removed from the band after nearly 30 years. Yeah, you heard that right. TMZ broke the news, and honestly, it's one of those headlines that just stops you in your tracks. Slipknot isn't just any band, they're a cultural phenomenon, and Sid has been a cornerstone of their sound and stage presence since the late 90s. So, what's really going on here? Let's break it down. First off, what makes this really interesting is the timing. Slipknot has always been a band shrouded in mystery, with their masks and personas adding to the intrigue. But behind the scenes, they've had a revolving door of members, 19 in total, if you're counting. Personally, I think this speaks to the intense pressure and unique dynamics within the band. Being in Slipknot isn't just about making music, it's about embodying a lifestyle, a brand, and a level of commitment that's almost cult-like. So, when someone like Sid, who's been there since the self-titled debut, gets removed, it raises a deeper question. What could possibly go wrong after 3 decades? One thing that immediately stands out is Sid's history with the band. He joined in 1998 as their 9th member, bringing his Rave-inspired DJ skills into the mix. In my opinion, this was a game-changer for Slipknot. They weren't just another metal band, they were blending genres, pushing boundaries. Sid's energy on stage was unmatched. Remember when he broke both his heels jumping off stage in 2008? That's the kind of dedication that's become synonymous with Slipknot. But here's the thing, that same energy, that 100% all-in attitude, might also be what led to his downfall. If you take a step back and think about it, the line between passion and chaos is razor-thin, especially in a band like this. Now, let's talk about Sid's personal life, because it's impossible to ignore. His relationship with Kelly Osbourne has been in the spotlight, from their engagement at Ozzy's farewell concert to their recent split. What many people don't realize is how much personal drama can spill over into professional life, especially in a band as tightly knit as Slipknot. I'm not saying this is the reason for his removal, but it's a detail I find fascinating. Bands are like families, messy, complicated, and often unforgiving. And when you're in a band like Slipknot, where every member is under a microscope, every decision, every mistake, gets amplified. From my perspective, this whole situation is a reminder of how fragile these creative partnerships can be. Slipknot has always been about more than the music. They're a movement, a statement. But movements come with a cost. What this really suggests is that even after decades, even after achieving legendary status, the internal struggles never truly go away. It's almost like the masks they wear aren't just for show, they're a shield, a barrier between the chaos inside and the world outside. So, where does this leave Slipknot? And where does it leave Sid? Personally, I think this is a moment for both parties to redefine themselves. Slipknot will undoubtedly continue, but will they ever be the same without Sid's turntables and his larger-than-life presence? And for Sid, this could be an opportunity to focus on his solo projects, like DJ Starscream or his record label, Vomit Face Records. What makes this really interesting is how both sides will navigate this new chapter. Will it be a clean break, or will there be lingering resentment? Only time will tell. As we wrap this up, I'm left with one big question. What does this mean for the future of Slipknot? Bands evolve, members come and go, but when someone as integral as Sid leaves, it's more than just a personnel change, it's a shift in identity. If you're a fan, this is the kind of news that makes you pause and reflect on what Slipknot truly means to you. For me, it's a reminder that even the most iconic bands are made up of flawed, human individuals. And sometimes, those flaws are what make the music, and the drama, so compelling.